Hey guys, Angela from Ashmeadow Studio, and today I want to show you, okay, so it was a swap for a plain December daily journal where we've made the journal plain, and then we made all the ephemera to go inside of it so that whoever our swap partner is could use it every day in December to like record, and journal in, so whatever they like to do. It started out as that, and I printed off this kit that is by Luise Heinzl, and it is now my design team project because I got a little carried away, but I couldn't help it. Everything it's gorgeous, and I'll go through and I'll walk you through it and show you everything. I've got a lot of information on today, but I definitely wanted to share it with you. And first and foremost, I want to apologize to Luise. I definitely confused her by making her think that the people in the US could not say Louisa. Her name is spelled with an E at the end, and in the US, Louisa is spelled with an A at the end. So E is just Louise, and you kind of drop off the E. So anyway, we got that cleared up. And now let me show you, this is just some of the ephemera that I made. Everything in this is all from her new kit, which is called Christmas Eve. She actually has two kits. One of them is the papers itself, and there's 14 digital papers. They're all letter size. If you go in when you print it and do like US letter borderless, it prints up without the border on it. Absolutely they print up gorgeous. I've used them for so much. And then the other kit is the ephemera kit that goes with it, and it has 9 sheets of ephemera. So it has Santa tags like these, but there's a sheet of them. It comes with postcards. It has pockets. It has these hand-drawn angels and like these birds that she's done, and on tags and that type of thing. It has quotes in it. So like this, like the Jingle All the Way, Warm Winter Wishes, Winter Vibes, the Merry Christmas. It has those quotes in it. It also has some old magazine cutouts from Austria. She's from Austria. So everything is so, it's got the vintage vibe to it, but it also kind of has some modern twists, like the little list of the reindeer and that type of thing. And then she also has these definition quotes. So I've got reindeer, snowman, and Christmas, and I simply just cut them out, sewed around them, and added some little candy cane ribbon to it. But there's a whole sheet of those. There's mistletoe, Santa Claus, angel, gingerbread, cinnamon. So anyway, it's a super awesome kit. I'm going to go through and walk you through some of it now. Like I said, this is just some of the ephemera that I made for it. This is not. Anyway, I mean, it is, but that was just, I got a new for early Christmas present, the Gemini Junior die cutting machine, and I have been playing with it a lot. But let me go through and I'll show you everything that I've done. This is just corner tucks to go like this, is like in the top corner. I just put some eyelash trim around the Winter Vibes quote, and some of the paper that I've got, actually all the paper that I used in this, like these little background papers, that is all, there's just a couple of sheets of it, and I used it from the Paper Studio, their 12 Days of Christmas pack. And then the only other thing I used besides Louise's kit, and that was one page of the old design shop's aged shabby grunge note papers, and that's it. So I mean, I was able to make so much. So let me go through and show you. Anyway, this was the top pocket type thing, because she's going to add it herself, so I mean, she can use it for whatever she wants. This I set up as like a little corner tuck spot in the back. And then here's one of the tags, and I also got a new edge punch, so that's what's going on. I just punched it out at the bottom of it like that, added some ribbon, a little stain around the edges, and created that. Created the name tags I just showed you. And then these are just a little piece of ribbon, and same with this, and just a some little scraps that I had laying around. And then these are just to go on the page edges, just some paper ruffles with strips from the kit. And these actually are the little buttons from the kit. I just cut them out, punched the little holes out. It works perfectly with the 1/8 hole punch, and punched those out, and then tied some little pieces of old potato sack in there that I had some little strips of. And this is just some music paper that I actually got off Pinterest for free that I used. And then, like I said, this is the reindeer little piece of ephemera that came with all the different names and stuff, and I just backed them with paper and put some little trim on it. And these are the Santa tags, which I absolutely love, and I even love the Austrian in the back and German. I think it's gorgeous. And then I also made these paper tabs for my swap partner, and I was going to show you guys because I've had a couple of people ask me about them, so I thought I would show you real fast how I did them. It was super simple. I just cut off I printed off one page of her papers, of Luise's papers, on a piece of cardstock. And I've got a whole container of them here, so you can see they came out gorgeous. Like, some of them came out and it's just like the music notes, so they're, you know, really neutral and everything. And then some of them came out with the pine cones on them. They're gorgeous. And then some of them came out with like the reds, the deep reds and stuff on them. So I've got so many uses for them. I actually printed off one sheet for my partner, and I printed off 2 of the sheets for me that I'm going to stick in my kit. I don't know if anybody's seen this punch. I just got this from Amazon yesterday. Hold on. I'm going to take a quick drink. Woke up this morning here in Nashville, Tennessee, and it was, I think, 26 degrees, which anybody that knows me knows I am not a cold weather person. So warm caramel tea is happening in my favorite mug, one of my favorite mugs, but this came from my best friend. She's very good at Happy Mail and gift giving, and it just says, "You're pretty much my most favorite of all time in the history of ever" mug. So it hangs out in my craft room with me almost daily. Anyway, back to the tab. Okay, so I saw this punch on a video with the lovely Liz, which AKA is Mrs. Cog, and from Mrs. Cog's Crafts. And I was watching one of her videos, and she showed how to use it, and it's super simple. What you do is you just cut a 2-inch strip of paper, and then score it and fold it in half, and then it will slide right into this wonderful little punch. And you leave a little bitty gap right at the top. I don't know if you can see that. You leave a little bitty gap, and then you just punch it. And it makes these tabs. It makes these tabs that all you have to do, if you want to ink around the edges or whatever, put a little bit of glue, fold it in half, and it goes right on the edge of your page, just like this. And then she was showing how she takes them and punches a hole in it, and then puts an eyelet and hangs little dangles and stuff off of it. And that's totally happening in my world. I just got that punch yesterday, so I get real excited when I get my new toys, and I wanted to share. Okay, here is the journal that I made. It had to be plain, which I have issues with. I have decided I might need a little counseling on that. I like to decorate and put things, frilly things, and, you know, whatever on the front, but we couldn't. It had to be plain so that our swap partner can decorate the front, decorate the inside, make it whatever they want, and do their own thing with it to make it a super simple, easy swap. It really was. It was so easy to do. It might be Christmas is super easy for me to do because I love it. Like Halloween and Christmas are like neck and neck for my favorite holidays. And literally, and I'm not just saying this, that kit made it so easy because I had the vintage stuff, I had the different colors, I had some modern, I had some, you know, magazines, I had some postcards, so it made it super simple. Like, it was so easy. But anyway, I just made a big bow on the front of just some white material, and sewed around the edges, and added some little glass beads at the bottom with some little bling, because I really hope my partner likes glitter and bling and stuff, because I got a little carried away. But anyway, okay, so I sewed this. This is my first time sewing a cloth journal. Like, I've added cloth to a book, I've painted them, I've done all that, but I've never like made a soft cover type book. So what I did was I used a file folder and 2 layers of batting, and then put my material on there, and then just butted up against the edge with the sewing machine and sewed around the edges. And I created these little pockets and added some lace. And this also came in the kit, which is awesome. I put them all in here. It's 1 through 25, all the different days up until Christmas for a countdown. And I didn't put the ribbons in them. I actually sent her some different ribbons and threads and stuff to use for that, so that she can make it her own on the day that she's doing it. So anyway, those are tucked in a little pocket. This is some of that paper from the paper studio, and there's just a couple sheets of it in here. I think this is 2 signatures. Yeah, I did 2 signatures. That's 2 signatures, so there's just 2 sheets of it, I think. Here's this, and then there's coffee dyed paper. Here's one of the sheets that came in the kit. Here's the other one. Here is that grungy notepad paper that I was talking about from the old design shop. Oh yeah, these, let me pull these down. This is, I did a couple of sheets with tattered angels on it. You can probably, anybody that's used them, you know, it's got the glimmer mist to it. So a little shiny. This one is patina green. And then the other one that I used is golden bronze. So those are the 2 colors. I know it looks orange, but it's really, really not. And then I also added some of the Tim Holtz walnut dye and just put it in a spray bottle with some water, because when you do that, it turns it, because it's distressed, if you mix it with water, it turns it kind of green, which I love. So I use that like in my nature journals and that type of thing. So I try to get stuff that I can use in different ways, and so that's how I do that one. But here's a green page. Here's another one of her pages. Here's what the back of it looks like with that walnut really lightly sprayed on it, and I think I sprayed some coffee on the back of that one. Another one of the pages. I hate leaving white pages, but we leave it plain. She decorates it, so that happened. And of course I had to add some little, I call them dingle balls, I don't know what they're called, but anyway, I added some of those. And then here's another sheet from that 12 Days of Christmas, and that's the center of the signature. So I definitely have more than 2 pages, but I just have a couple of them. I love the Santa. Oh my God, look at him. I love that. Anyway, he's probably my favorite sheet. Here's this, and like, she has hand drawn these, and then she paints them, and she's added that in her kits, and she does it in a lot of her kits, which is really, really unique, and I love it. And here's what that walnut stain looks like when you spray it. All right. Here's the back of that tattered angels. The sheet. See here again, she's painted this out. She's drawn a little. She's amazing. Look, the manger. It's gorgeous. Some more coffee stain paper. This is just a freebie I got off the internet, and I just kind of made a little pocket out of it. And the robins. This sheet's also is gorgeous. And then here's what that bronze looks like when you spray it. And you can use it in nature journals, but it comes off as like the reddish color, the deeper red. This, not really sure where that came from, just a cut off. Another one of the sheets. This is the center signature of that. And just put some little tab on the ends of the strings. And she also says that, I was watching when she was doing this video, and when she does something and she puts it in her kits, Y'all, she reads everything on it. She makes sure it applies. It goes with the subject matter. If it's music paper, she just doesn't throw it in there. She makes sure that it like goes with the theme. So you know that you're not like using something that isn't Christmas themed or is, you know, or might have some dirty words on it. Like, you just never know. So anyway, I love that she does that. Very, very cool. Here is the rest of it. There's some more of that paper from the kit. Oh yeah, here's some more. So evidently I used several sheets of it, but that's a really cool paper kit too. And then there's some more sheets and the last page. Oh no, and then this, and she's drawn those angels, which is super cool. And then just another pocket on the back. And anyway, that is it. Oh, hold on. Speaking of really cool kits or paper packs, I just got one that I just want to show you. I loved it so much, I bought 2 of them. It's one of the Hot Buy kits from Michael's. They currently had buy 1 kit, get 2 free. I love that it's got some glitter on the pages, you can kind of see, but these papers are gorgeous. Check these out. So it's just the Christmas trees. These are just, I mean, you can use them for backgrounds and for pages, and this like looks like wood, but it's the burgundy color. I love this. These little cabins, they have the glitter snow on the roof. This looks like a red sweater, but it also has little hearts on it. A plaid. Plaids are always yay. White birch trees. This great background paper. Another a plaid. Some wood, and it's got at the very top of it, it's got some glitter snow on it. This is gorgeous. So excited to use this. I have some candy cane looking paper with some green in it. Forest trees. Black and white's always great. This red. It's got just great background colors for like creating and doing. And this has just a little bit of glitter in it, but it's a whole snow page, black and white. This is great. Look at this. It's got like the trees. The trees have snow on them, and the rooftops have glitter snow on them. It's the night sky. Love that one. It has pages of tags. So you have the tags, any kind of tags and things you wanted to use. Which is super cute. We always love the old red truck. Green page. Tan page. Look at these Christmas trees. Words and sayings. Look at this. It's gorgeous with the glitter. And the red plaid. Okay, and this paper pad, it's called Evergreen Cabin. Yes, I bought 2 of them because I'm in love, and you're probably going to see it a lot. Okay, that's it, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay warm if you're where it's cold, and enjoy your day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and till next time.